Hello and welcome back to my channel. I was given the idea to do a plan with me to show how I use my monthly kits. In the shop I have a selection of a year of monthly kits where you can buy 12 sets in one go at a deep discount. So today I'm going to be planning December with one of those kits, which is the Cozy Christmas kit, which is available in the 2020 version of the year of kits. I will drop a link below if you're interested in checking that out. I am going to apologise in advance if there's any bits you don't see properly, as this is my first plan with me and isn't something that I can re-record, so if it's a bit squiffy, I'm sorry, I will get better next time, but hopefully it will go fine. In terms of how I plan my month, I do it generally kind of the week before the month starts, just because things do tend to change around a little bit before the month begins, so the later I leave it the better. Before the month starts, I basically just pre-plan on post-it notes. As you can see, not a whole heap is going on in December because we're still waiting to find out if we're going to come out of lockdown or still be in lockdown or out of lockdown for 5 days over Christmas or whatever the government decides. So yeah, I'm just using page flags. This is a really good way to use up page flags. I don't really use them in my day-to-day planning, so using them up for pre-planning is perfect. It also means that if things do move around or appointments get changed, you can just move them over, which is exactly what my hair appointment did, because it was due to be on the 2nd, which was the last day of lockdown. So it's been rearranged and hopefully I can actually get my hair done so I don't have hideous roots. Although if I don't end up going anywhere for Christmas, no one will see the roots or care anyway. Anyway, so that's how I start off my month, just with a few page flags with what I've got going on. First thing I do is I remove the sticky notes, which is part of the reason why I write the date on there, and I just kind of lay them out so I can reference them in a little bit. Then I lay down kind of the decorative stickers. So in this case it will be the bottom washi, which goes along here, and then the I suppose days of the week covers. I don't know what you'd kind of call it, date strips. But yes, I'm just going to go ahead and lay those down now. Despite the fact I have been planning for years and I'm a sticker shop owner, I cannot lay stickers down straight to save my life. You would think I'd be well practiced by now, but I am not. So if anything doesn't look straight, please don't tell me in the comments. I probably already know. And as I'm a bit of a perfectionist, as soon as something isn't laid down straight, I will notice it every time I look at that page without fail. I do use tweezers for smaller stickers, but for big things like washi, you can't really beat using your hands just to get it laid down properly. I used to do large washi in these kits to cover up the days of the month that weren't used, but then I found that because the thickness of the washi needed, it kind of limited the other stickers I could put on the page. So I switched out for bottom washi so you can still get some decoration without taking up a ton of room. Because I know not everybody likes heaps of decoration, which is part of the reason why I've just released some simple monthly kits that basically have no decoration whatsoever. It's just so you can do kind of pure functional planning, but functional planning with a bit of colour. So now that I've popped down the washi and the date strips, I put down my finance stickers. So here is where I will reference my Halifax Malden, because I have a section dedicated to finance, and in there I have basically a list of bills, amounts and dates, and so I use that to make sure that I've captured everything in this spread. I don't put in everything to do with finance, just the things that require actual kind of manual payment or things like paydays that I want to know, particularly because my payday changes, so I get paid every 4 weeks. So it's not just as simple as knowing that I'm getting paid on the 28th each month. I kind of need to know specifically what day. So I'm just going to go and drop those finance stickers down. This is where I bring out the tweezers. So payday is the 18th. And then I use the dot stickers for my Etsy paydays. So Etsy pays me every Monday. So I just do a little blob I mean, I'm never going to forget that an Etsy payday is on Monday, but it's just nice to have that decoration. Although in December it will be Tuesday because Monday is a bank holiday in England. And then I just have one more payday drop down, which is blog related income. And then time for bills. There's only one bill that I have to physically pay each month outside of my credit card bill. That's my council tax, the joys of council tax. And then just gonna pop down. So I always tend to pop down the credit card sticker the day before payday because I just try and make sure that I clear down my credit card if there is anything on it, either the day of payday or the day after. So I just put that on there as a little bit of a reminder. Saturday, that is just a flag that I need to pay my savings, so whatever I don't spend from the month, whatever's left over goes straight into my savings. It doesn't kind of roll over or get spent, it goes straight away. And then the final thing is my ISA. I have a help to buy ISA that I pay once a month, so I just pop that down as a bit of a reminder. Next, I pop down some of these stickers that correspond with the plans, all 2 of them that I've got this month. So I'm just gonna do candy cane for my hair. This is where I'll then use my sticker storage. So this is a Paper Chase photo album 6x4. And this is where the majority of my stickers live. I have tabbed them with just kind of key areas so I can quickly flick to them. Doesn't necessarily help me find anything that much quicker, but it is just handy to have a little bit of a point of reference. So so glad to be having a massage next month. This is where I need to find my massage sticker because I deliberately bought them when I found a masseuse that I really liked. Then this isn't really a plan, but I'm on a day off. Well, I've booked a holiday on Christmas Eve just because it's going to be a very slow and boring day and all of my suppliers won't be working, so I'd rather that than be bored. I'll then go away and write those in. To do that, I use a Pentel Energel. This is one of my favourite gel ink pens ever. Between this and the Pilot Juice, absolutely love these pens, and they're perfect for writing on my stickers because my stickers are vinyl, they're not normal sticker paper. So while most pens still work on them, the gel pen does just look a lot better on the vinyl. Next I have birthdays, so again I need to refer to my Malden because I have a perpetual calendar in here that has everybody's birthdays. So I'll just go, I won't fill in the names yet, I'll come back and do that later. I will just drop those in. Because these are quite sticker heavy, I do sometimes have a bit of an issue if I've got kind of an appointment and a birthday, and I might have to use kind of smaller birthday stickers or something that month, but as the plans are quite spaced out or non-existent this month, I don't need to worry about that. last one is my mum. Christmas birthday, which she hates because it means she only gets one set of presents. Not from me, obviously, I'm a good daughter and give her 2 sets of presents. I then use these wavy lines to kind of show any either time off work or long periods of time away or something like that. So because I've got Christmas Eve off and obviously I've got Christmas Day off, I've got a couple of days off work there, so I'm just gonna lay this down. So, and then the final thing that I will add in is a sticker so that I can write down the bank holiday, which is another day off work, but I'm not gonna put in another strip because it doesn't make sense just for one day. So the final part is then the sidebar. So the sidebar is basically where I list out the big goals and tasks of the month. Where I get this is from my goal planning. My goal planning is here. This is something I've been experimenting with for the last quarter. I will drop a link to the video in my description of where I got this from and where I got this idea. I really like how it's worked out. This is really scruffy in comparison to the video, but I like how it's kept me focused and has allowed me to plan out my months better. So rather than just doing a brain dump of everything that I want to do, it kind of allows you to plan out actually when is right to do it, so you don't overload yourself and have kind of a really busy October and then have nothing to do in November. December I'm just going to look at anything else that I haven't done in October or November, but other than that there's no kind of huge kind of business things because it's December. The focus really will be getting ready for Christmas. So yeah, tasks and things like that go in here. So what I'll do is I'll add in a little flag. This month. And then this is where I just use the checklist stickers. These checklists are sized so that basically each heart takes up 2 lines, just because I find that sometimes the width of these columns isn't really big enough to write everything. So, do one more and I think that will be enough. And so what I'll do from there is move any goals from the goal planning spread that I need to do. So it'll probably be buy clothes because I didn't do that in November because I didn't hit my goal weight, so goal weight will go on there. I won't add in kind of the smaller tasks, so things like blog posts, because those are just things that I know I need to do. But it'll be things like buying the rest of the Christmas presents. I've already done the cards. There's a gift that I need to finish off that I'm making, so all of those will get added into here. And then also any tasks related to the birthdays. So some of these birthdays I'll need to buy cards and presents for, so those will get marked off. And then that will be pretty much it. I'll see if I can dig out some Christmas stickers in my stash just to kind of mark off Christmas Day and Boxing Day, just because it feels a bit weird to leave those blank. But yeah, that's pretty much my month and how I plan it. Hopefully that made sense. Hopefully it's given you a good idea of how I use my kits and how I bring a bit of colour to my monthly pages. It doesn't look too busy thanks to lockdown, but on a normal month it probably would look a bit more like there's more going on. But I guess that's why the kits come in handy, because it allows your month, no matter how busy you are, just to look a bit colourful, which is what I want, because if there is a month where I don't use a kit, so this month I didn't use a kit, so I didn't kind of have the big boxes or anything like that, plus it was a quiet month, and so it doesn't look very enticing. And I definitely find with my planning that the more attractive a spread looks, whether it be a weekly or a monthly, the more inclined I am to use it. So that's part of the reason why I started making kits, just to make pages that I like using. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you want to see more plan with me in the future. Hopefully you got to see all of this and hopefully you don't mind that I haven't filled all of this in yet, but I figure this video is probably long enough already. If you do want to see any more videos, please be sure to hit subscribe so you find out when I've next uploaded. But thank you very much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you soon. Bye!